Hope you folks are doing good out there, and crazy land we got going on right now, although things are starting to open up, so that is a plus. What's up, Clay? What's up, Shannon? Let a few people hop on and shout out where you're from, and if I haven't connected with you yet, definitely need to connect. Ricky, Dimitri. Good, I can see comments. What's up, Clay? Hope you guys are doing good. Got my hustle juice right here. All right. Odarius Osborne. Luke. What's up, Shannon?
Can you see comments?
Yep, I can see comments, so we're good. Please share and invite, guys. I give you the no holds bar, honest to God truth of real estate investing. No guru, no BS, all pure truth. Whether you like it or you don't like it, I really don't give two shits. So just remember, you following me, I ain't following you. So if you don't want to listen to me, all you got to do is just unplug from it and unfriend. But yeah, we got enough people on here. Let me switch this over so we can get started here. Check out my landscaping that I did yesterday. Pretty cool, huh? She's always embarrassed.
You're way too proud of your landscape.
I love my landscaping, huh? Come on, man. We all got a landscape. You landscape yourself every time we go somewhere. Make yourself look nice. Anyway, guys, hope you're doing good. Listen, I wanted to talk to you guys about a few things. What's up, Tanner? Kyle, Danny, Michelle, Mark, Bill. Good to see you on here. You know, listen, I'm just gonna shoot you straight. There's gonna, with everything that's happened the past 2.5, 3 months with the, pandemic, right? It has definitely slowed down the wholesale and flipping business. I don't say that because, I'm just saying that. I mean, we're slow. Like, the leads have been cut down by 2/3, right? 2/3. However, do I think it's coming back? Absolutely. It's going to come back in full effect, stronger than ever. Leads will roll in. I think it's already starting to pick up. This week has been really, really busy. What's up, Eric? Leads have been really, really busy the past probably week. Because people just, everything's opening back up, right? Now, with that said, it won't get super busy. Like, I'm predicting probably for at least another, I would call it 2 to 3 more months, and then it's going to get super crazy busy in 6 months, right? Because of all this, the forbearance that's going on. What is forbearance? If you hadn't been keeping up, basically they're letting people stay in their house for 3 months without paying, but they got to pay it all back. And if they don't pay it all back, they're going to start the foreclosure process, right? Now, title of this this live was why most wholesalers and flippers are going to quit, or not going to make it through the Rona, right? Because you guys have been all active for the past 4 or 5 years, doing all flips, all wholesales, and I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, just by tracking data in my business, the only business we have right now that is crushing it and doing really well, better than I would have thought. Actually, I was dead wrong on thinking that. I was actually dead wrong, because I thought the opposite. I thought my wholesaling business was going to boom during the Rona, and I thought my buy and hold business was going to take a crap, meaning I didn't think anybody's going to pay rent. And honestly, it was the exact opposite. Wholesaling died out, and we still got a bunch of deals we closed out on, because usually the deal flows 2 or 3 months behind from when we close in. But the passive income, like all the mobile home parks and single family homes and apartments we own, dude, everybody paid rent and more. We had the lowest vacancy rate ever since I've been in a real estate investor in 15 years, ever. We actually, during the Rona, we actually got less vacancies, right? So don't ask me how. I don't know what it is. Like, there was, we always kept a steady, vacancy, of around probably, and depending on which market you're talking about, but the Florida market stayed pretty busy. But the Louisiana market, I'm sorry, somebody keeps calling me. Lafayette was always held about a 8 to 10% vacancy because the economy's not that great. But dude, we're at 100% occupancy. That is fantastic data, guys. Fantastic data for you and for me. And I don't come out doing these calls to call anybody out, but just to give you pure value. All this Rona stuff told me is that I need more passive income, and so do you, right? So do you. Because at the end of the day, the people are still going to pay rent, especially if you're in the affordable housing space. You guys that are just getting started doing wholesaling, and maybe you got into wholesaling like 3-4 months ago, 6 months ago, dude, even if you've been in wholesaling 3 to 5, 10 years, and you have not built up your passive flows, meaning your buy and hold, dude, you're gonna die. You're gonna die because you can't. All your active business right now is dead in the water. So the past 3.5, 4 years, I've been hard buying mobile home parks, apartments, not so much single family homes, short-term vacation rentals. Now our short-term vacation rentals took a hit for about a month and a half, 2 months. But dude, we're at full. We have no more spots. It's booming on the short term.
I could have booked one condo 3 times over. It's booming like crazy now. Alabama didn't take that long of a hit because they opened up way
sooner
earlier than Florida. But right now it's like people are like just flocking to the beach. So it's been super easy to get rentals.
Yep. So that's another good.
Yes, you didn't say this, but he has like what 100% occupancy.
We're
right
100%
now?
occupancy. We have not one vacancy right now.
Almost all of them actually paid rent.
That's it. That's what we're talking. That's right. I'm glad you brought that up, Big Mama. She's right.
We were worried
we were worried we're going to pay rent. It was the exact opposite. I literally only had, we're close to 300 units, I believe, or more. I have to go back. We only had like two to
maybe three,
four people max that said, "Hey, I can't pay because I lost my job." Now, whatever that is, if it's the stimulus money, that came in, they're paying with, or a lot of these people still have jobs. I don't know what it is, but that is great statistical data for you and me. That's why I wanted to share it for you. And all that told me is like, man, we got to get more of these mobile home parks. We got to get some apartments, some more affordable housing, because guys, wholesaling is dead right now. And if that's all you're dependent on it, and if that's
it's
and that's
the
all
neighbor's birthday. That's with all the horn.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what the hell?
They're having
a
parade in front of the house.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. But anyway, you don't know if this may be. Look, at the end of the day, guys, this may be the new norm with the Rona, right? We may have part 2, and I'll predict part 2.
I don't want to hear it.
Part 2's coming soon, Mama.
I don't want to hear it. Dude.
And they're gonna scare the shit out of everybody again, and it may be more real this time, where they really kill a lot of people. I don't know. I'm just saying that. Don't quote me. I'm not. I don't know no better. I'm just stupid, right? Don't listen to anything I say, right? Everything I say is not true.
Mark said,
why is wholesaling dead? I know plenty of people closing deals. I'm still closing deals, Travis. It's just, it is slow right now because of the fact that people don't have to sell, right? You understand, Travis, that motivated sellers they're motivated for a reason. They have a problem. If they don't have to sell their house, the government is not making them pay their mortgage, right?
There's no pressure.
There's no pressure.
There's no pressure right now for a few months. So.
Right. So I'm not saying that it's completely dead.
It's just a hold.
It's basically been squeezed, right? The leads have been cut, and all the people I've talked to, I don't know anybody. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know anybody in the wholesaling space, and if they tell me, they're probably lying, because I've talked to dozens of wholesalers that do a lot of deals, and everybody across the board say, yeah, things have slowed down tremendously. We're still doing deals, but not like we used to, right? So it's not just coming from me. This is data. I'm not telling you just from my experience. I'm telling you data from my network, people I've reached out to. Things have slowed down, guys. Things have slowed down tremendously. So if all you're dependent on is wholesaling and flipping, the whole point of this live is that you need more passive income, right? Let's see. Only success I've had is some landlords moving vacant houses. Yep, there you go, Blake. But there's still some motivated sellers out there. It's just not an abundance of them like there were before everything that rolled out. Kyle says, sorry, this is off topic. I'm pondering franchising my service business, and I'm thinking that this pandemic... Get that mosquito off of me, Patty. thinking that this pandemic has opened the eyes. Maybe I could find people who want to own their job and work on financial independence. Did you think about this with your oil change shops? Let me read that one more time. Sorry, this off top. I'm pondering franchising my service business,
Like
and I'm thinking,
franchising.
okay, I got you. Well, I mean, I don't know, man. Like everything's like anybody could say they can predict the future right now. That's why I'm doing this live now, because I have statistical data to come back and tell you like what's happened the past 2 months. And statistically, the buy and hold stuff has been crushing it. Vacancies went down. And I've talked to other buy and hold guys, and they're telling me the same thing. Like, Chris, it's the craziest thing. You're right. I'm experiencing the same thing. Everybody's still paying rent, right? I thought it would be the exact opposite.
A lot of you people are like essential
Yeah,
workers.
well, they
like
are.
They're
And they work in laborers jobs maybe, and they're working, construction or fast food. Fast food hasn't shut down. So same with property taxes. They delayed them here. Yep. Joshua, place across street from me has a for rent and for sale sign. They call them up, dude. Call them. Chris Rood with the focus plan and understanding. Appreciate it. Idarius. That's a cool name. Idarius Osborne. Idarius? Idarius. That's pretty cool. Shannon, I get leads, but it is slow. I really thought something were wrong with my ads. Shannon, me too. Shannon, I thought the same thing.
What's going on with my ads?
I was like, man, we're about to get super busy right when the plan happened, right? When the Rona plan happened. After that, I was like, dude, I was thinking all the leads would roll in. And it just didn't roll in like I thought. And
but if you put yourself in that person's
shoes, I thought,
well,
guys, if you reverse engineer it,
Yeah.
they don't have to sell. But you have to hold the line, right? Hold the line and understand that like they're gonna have to sell their house here eventually.
Yeah,
and
it's only a delay.
It's only a delay, and people are gonna want to sell, right? Now we have seen an uptick in motivated sellers on the multifamily side. I've got 3 deals in a contract right now, which if you follow me on Instagram at Real Estate Rood, I was doing some stories today on the 80-unit apartment complex we're doing due diligence on today. So I think it's just funny how things work out, right? But the whole point, guys, I want to give value and just give you perspective. If you get in the business purely to flip houses and just to wholesale without a long-term game plan to roll all of your profits that you make from your wholesaling business into buy and hold for passive income, then you're gonna fail. I'm sorry, you're gonna fail. The last 3.5, 4 years, I've been focused on building up passive income, buying all these parks, and thank God I did, because that's what's still making us really good income, and it's full, right? So the key is you take all your active income, your wholesaling, your flipping, whatever it is that you do, and you just roll it back in to passive income, right? You got active, which is offense. You're playing offense, heavy offense, and then if you put all your money into passive income, which is playing defense, right? You're still going to have good passive income when things slow down. You want to stay balanced. You can't have a high-powered offense. Like if all you did is have a high-powered offense and played, offense, and wholesaled and flip, and right now you're like, oh shit, I have nothing going on right now. Like nothing, like no leads coming in. You got to be smart, guys. You got to be smart. Play both sides. Learn, have a strong defense too. Now it takes time to build that defense, but take this as a learning lesson. I'm not here to beat up any wholesalers or flippers, but if you're purely focused on active wholesaling and flipping as your main source, you're going to get hosed every time we have the economy takes a crap like this, right? Especially in the new, pandemics they got rolled out. So
Diversity is key.
yeah, diversity is definitely key.
But you know what I wouldn't want to have right now
What?
on passive income is commercial property.
Ooh, yes. Let's be
real.
Okay, she just made it. Man, you be dropping the nuggets. You be dropping the
I'm
nuggets.
staying aware, dude. I'm just.
Okay, that's another key indicator we got to keep an eye on right here. Commercial real estate, like I'm talking shopping centers and all that, are getting waxed, hosed. They're getting slaughtered right now.
Businesses are going out of
Businesses
business.
are going out of business like crazy, but affordable housing is what's holding together, guys. Stay in affordable housing, right? I'm telling you, just from what I'm doing, and you can only go so low, right? Who's got the biggest, band of buyers for rental property? It's affordable housing. And like I said, that doesn't mean like high end, it doesn't mean super low end. I'm talking about just affordable, right? Whatever it is for you. I know in my market, it's $700 to, $1,000 a month, right? So that's what we mean. Like, you got to be smart about this, right? And I'm not saying I'm a be all do all, like I know it all. I'm just telling you what I've experienced, right? What I've experienced is that back in 2014, when I had the first crash in the oil industry, we had a bunch of high-end single-family homes that crashed. Like, nobody could pay rent. This go around, this crash, I have way more rentals, 30x more rentals, and we're making good money. We're making fantastic cash flow right now from our affordable housings, mostly mobile home parks, right? Where was the complex located on your story today? I ain't telling you that.
I thought the same thing when I read it.
I don't know where you from. Buy and hold is the goal. Passive income, baby. Yep, that's right, Jason. Yeah, post your questions as they come, guys. And if you want to talk, I wish I could bring some of you guys on live. Facebook doesn't let me bring people on live anymore. I used to bring all kind of people on live.
Talking about commercial,
Hold on,
they had
Ernie
this
said
question.
something, but passive isn't that you get to sit back and do nothing. It's also where, oh, Ernie, dude, I'm so glad you talked about that, dude. That is so true. Guys, there's nothing passive about passive income. Ernie, thank you for bringing up this point, dude. There's nothing passive about passive income. We have a whole team delegated to, it's passive for me because I'm not involved, but they ain't nothing passive about it. Like, you got maintenance, you got complaints.
Don't be passive on it.
If you are passive, yeah, you're going to passively sit your ass in a hole crying because you out of money and you got so much headache. It ain't nothing passive. It's just as active as the active business. It's just slower money, but it's for sure money, right? But yeah, that's a great point, Ernie. That's a fantastic point. Does your course in Mastermind offer wholesaling or flipping skills? Absolutely. It offers both, right? Ready to level up in the multifamily world. Yep. Listen, guys, I'm not beating the drum for multifamily. If you can get straight into multifamily and apartments and mobile home parks right away, it's probably the way to go if you have a little bit of change. But if you're just getting started, hey, I got started with single family homes. You can get started with single family homes as long as you buy right and you're buying at wholesale prices through your wholesaling business where you're not paying fees and all that all the time. You can still buy 20, 30 single family homes at 40, 50 cents on the dollar. After rehab, maybe you're into them for 60, 65 cents on the dollar. Do the Burr method, right? If you do the Burr method long enough, I just wouldn't spread myself out all over in 3 or 4 different cities. I would stick to maybe 1 or 2 different cities, no further than maybe 30 to 45 minute radius drive, right? All right. So, what you were saying, Big Mama?
I saw that Mark said commercial should become cheap. Won't that be an opportunity?
Yes, I think that'll be an opportunity.
It will, but I think a lot of businesses are changing their plan on, do they really need a brick and mortar building?
Yes.
All these people working from home, that might be more affordable and more workable for them, so they won't go back to the brick and mortar. So you just have to really be careful of the type of buildings you get. That's my opinion, at least.
Yep. So many big businesses are failing. Any biz that wasn't going strong going into Rona is hurting bad. Yeah, Joshua, it's true, man. Unfortunately, it's just really sad. Commercial should become cheap. Won't that be opportunity?
Well, my sister, for instance, works for a massive chemical company. Okay, huge. I don't want to name the name, but big. They had this big plan to build this new building and all this stuff. Well, all of them have been working from home, and it's gone like flawless. Like, it's been great. So they're considering not even rebuilding, not even building new. So you just have to really keep in mind that a lot of people are going to consider the work-at-home method to save money. What do you think about that?
I was just thinking about how smart you are. You're really bringing some value these days. I thought you just like were hanging around just having all my babies, and now you like the proverbial real estate investor. Isn't she good?
Okay,
she really
don't
good?
let him fool you. I was in real estate before he was in real estate. You can't say nothing because I'm right.
She was. Anyway, Nicholas says multi-level marketing businesses are killing it. Team Beachbody, preferably network marketing businesses, are doing great. I believe that. That's I would 100% believe that. I think anything online, especially like online food, especially like we eat a lot of Shakeology. We make chocolate Shakeologies for our kids with bananas and stuff, and make smoothies for them. I think stuff like that would probably crush it, right? But I think you're absolutely right. You definitely have to have some management skills. Absolutely, Darius. Listen, that's a whole nother, game to the multifamily. You don't just buy an apartment or a mobile home park and be like, oh, yep, cash flow, baby, I made it. No, dude, like it's a whole nother. There's management, there's screening, there's tenant turnover, there's maintenance, there's updates. Like so, there's a lot of moving parts to that. If you don't know what you're doing, you'll get hosed too.
Number
right?
one is always reinvest in your property.
Yep. Yep.
End of story.
That's what we've put hundreds of thousands of dollars.
We do that up front.
Yeah.
And
yeah. Now we don't buy a bunch of, big units. The biggest unit I have is 40. Most stuff I have is, anywhere from 24 to 40 units. I do have 105 units that I'm a partner on. Excuse me, here in Lafayette, but we own 100% of our units, right? The ones that are, 24 to 40. But the point is that you when you buy it, you better have some change, because if it's a value add property or you need to reinvest back in that property, and you're just buying it thinking you're gonna use the rent to rehab the whole thing,
30.
You need to have some reserves, guys. Have some reserves. Theo says low and slow equals passive income. That's right. And look, it really is freedom, guys. Freedom. Because I was just telling my wife, I was like, man, if we could have 4 or 5 more of these things right now, like we
can't buy them fast enough.
Can't buy them fast enough.
But you don't want to buy too fast.
Too fast because you get stupid.
Yep.
You get stupid when you buy them fast, right?
Bad
I got 3 under
choices.
contract right now. We're probably dropping one of them so far. After we finish the due diligence, I got a 25 unit, a 20 unit, and an 80 unit, and you can't get stupid, right? You buy the best. The ideal scene is buying a multifamily or a mobile home park in making it where it's affordable, meaning it's kind of low end, but it's in a great area. That is the perfect. Listen, I'm gonna repeat myself for you guys. That for you guys in the back, just getting started, get your pencil out. The best mobile home parks, even single family homes or apartments you can buy, are low end, affordable housing in good areas. That's hard to find now, right? Because it's affordable housing in a good area. That's hard to find, right? Because even people that can't afford it, they want to be in a good area, and they'll pay a premium, so to speak, in affordable housing, and it'll stay full. You'll have hardly any turnover, and they won't want to get kicked out because they mostly going there for school districts, because they don't want their kids. They want their kids going to a good school, and you will stay full. I got a park right now, a 40 unit in such an awesome area. There's $1 million houses, Patty knows, across the street. Amongst the 20,000, it's a 40 unit, and and I'm buying another 25 units actually down the road in the next 60 days. $500,000, $1 million houses everywhere with mobile homes, a mobile home park, not too far away from it. That is the perfect scenario. Affordable housing in good areas.
Problem is, most of those owners do not want to sell those.
Yes.
You have to find the right owner, because like that girl we called the other day, she was like, oh no, we're not selling this. It supports like three families. Yeah.
Yep. The only reason I get these deals, guys, look, I got that hustle juice. I'm always drinking that hustle juice all day, every day. I put it in, guys. The hustle juice doesn't stop, right? I'm always talking with these sellers. Some of these multifamily guys I'm talking to for a year and 4 months, year and 3 months before I finally get them to sell to me. It's timing, right? Timing. It's all timing. So you can't be scared to talk, guys. Let's see what we got. I used to work at U-Haul. They made more on storage than everything else combined. Yep, I would agree. I think storage units is probably another good business.
It's just one of those things that we've been offered the opportunity, but we don't know enough about it.
Yep.
So, but we have 2 storage units.
Yep. I think it's a good business model. I know people that do it. I don't know that model. I'm sticking with affordable housing, apartments, and mobile home parks. Big shout out to Big Mama Rood. Thoughts on vacation rentals? I think short-term vacation rentals. At the end of the day, Americans.
I love vacation rentals because, and you know what? This is how I'm feeling right now. We don't know when we're going to be able to travel internationally.
That's a good point, Big Mama. Yep.
Or people going to have the courage to do that. We just don't know. So, to me, it's like, where is everybody flocking? I mean, they're going to Florida. I mean, I've seen photographs, traffic. Everybody's flocking to Florida. I mean, there's only so much beach property. There's only so many beach rentals. So I love that game. It's something I need to maybe do a live on just
Yep,
that,
yep.
because there's a lot of different things you need to look for.
The bottom line is, guys, you can't be one-dimensional. You can't be one-dimensional. If all you're doing is wholesaling right now, dude, you're freaking hosed. Like, you got your pants down right now and you don't even know what to do, right? And I get it. Like, you know, that sucks. But what you need to do is don't beat yourself up. Learn from this. Wholesaling will come back. Flipping will eventually come back. But the point is, you better have some alternative sources of income, aka passive income. You know, single family home, mobile home parks, apartments, whatever it is, storage units. You need some slower money. Slower money is slow money, but it's for sure money, right? It can't get disrupted like active money, like fast money. Like wholesaling and flipping is fast money. You get instant gratification and you make a lot of money. But it can be taken away just as fast as you make it. It can be taken away just as fast. Passive income is slower, but it's for sure. And it's very, very predictable, and it's hard to disrupt. It's hard to disrupt that, right?
Somebody's always going to need a house.
Yep,
They're always going to need somewhere to live.
Yep.
So there's really no change in that aspect.
Yep.
But I think with anybody, even if you have like a job outside of real estate, you still need a side hustle.
Yep. Everybody needs a side hustle.
Everybody, that's why these multi-level marketing companies are doing so well right now, because the people who did lose their job are focusing on those side hustles, and that's what's keeping them going.
Yep.
So.
Appreciate that, Tara. Shakeology, yep. What's up, Corey? Hope you're doing good, man. Kyle, Michael. Hey, Chris, I'm highly focused on selling at the moment, but I want to learn the wholesale flipping game while I push my sales income over to a highly skilled syndicator. How do I find the top performing syndication operations? Man, you know, the two biggest ones I know is, you know, that does a really good job of that is, you know, obviously Grant Cardone, but you're not going to start at that level. Tim Bratz does a really good job of syndicating.
We've done his
Yeah, I've done his course. He's got a lot of good information.
We own some.
We're actually partners with him
apartments
with him on 105 units here in Lafayette, but he does a fantastic job of. But he's not. I don't think he's a traditional syndicator in a sense, because he doesn't have a fund. I'm not the best at raising private money. I've been doing. It's actually my weak point. I'm like terrible at that. Like I should have been raising private money for the past 10 years. I'm not.
You just
I
never
never
focused
asked.
on
I never
it.
asked.
Yeah,
I never had to. I've always been buying my own deals with my own cash. But at the end of the day, it's actually not the smartest way to go, right? OPM, baby, OPM, other people's money, right? And I'm just starting to do that. And I'm raising private money right now to take down some more deals. But at the end of the day, it's just a matter of, you know, buyers, sellers, capital, right? The BSC triangle. You got to find the buyers, right? If you want to wholesale and flip, but you got to have sellers, and you got to have capital. For the past, 4 or 5 years, all I was focused on, or 10 years, I was focused on buyers and sellers. That's all I focused on. And I never focused on raising private capital. So hope that helps. What's up, Adrian? Hope you're doing good. Everybody needs to follow Adrian Nez. He's a great guy. He does a lot of SEO and PPC for us. He crushes it for us. What's up, Shane? Larry. RV parks, any good? I don't know. I don't own any.
I think they are.
I think they would be good.
I think they're still booming right now.
Are they really booming?
Yes, because I don't know if they were ever seriously banned because of their model. So, because Destin RV places were never banned.
When we were in
That's
Florida,
right.
they were still full.
They were still
That's
booming.
right. They were still full. I remember passing in front of them. They were still completely full during the middle of the pandemic, Rona. There is no security out there. You have to be in control of your security. Absolutely, Larry. It's 100% true, man. Like, you guys for you young cats that are in your early 20s, or even you've watched this and you're 17, 18 years old, if your mom and dad is telling you to go to college and get a job, like, there's nothing wrong with that, guys. But we're in a new economy. We're in a new, whatever you want to call it. I don't want to get started because I don't want to get shadow banned on here. But you know what I mean. If you guys have been following me enough, like, if we can't make it on one thing anymore. Like, it doesn't exist. Going through this economy is like a roller coaster ride. The economy crashes every 8 to 10 years by design to wipe out the middle class. And if you went to college and you got a job making 60, 70, 80 grand a year out of college, and you're part of the middle class, you're going to get hosed. You're going to probably lose your job, right? It's just sad, but that's the world we live in, and you have to face the facts. Like, adage of, just go to school, get a college degree, and get a job and get a 401k. Dude, it doesn't work. It doesn't work, people. Right? So, appreciate that, Adrian. But yeah, I mean, guys, at the end of the day, I just try to come and do these lives to tell you what I've experienced. This isn't like my own thoughts. I go out there and I do the work and I observe, and I actually think about what I've observed, and I come tell you guys what I've observed. Like this isn't like stuff I'm just making up. This is stuff I'm doing and it works, or I'm not doing and that doesn't work. Like I'm telling you right now, the wholesaling flipping's off, really off right now. Leads are just not like where they used to be, right? Idara says SEO and PPC. SEO is search engine optimization, and PPC is pay-per-click or Google AdWords, right? To get more leads. But yeah.
I'm going to tell you what you need to hear and not what you want to hear, because I think there's a lot of people who post shit that just gets attention just for the sake of getting attention and not being real. Yeah, there's a lot of, dude, guys, let's call it ways, a lot of fake it till you make it. There's a lot of hype to make themselves bigger than what they really are. But listen, at the end of the day, we all have the same problems. We all live in the same planet. We all deal with the same stuff. I ain't no better than you. I'm just probably a little bit further ahead because I started earlier, and I maybe know a little bit more than you, and I maybe out hustle you. That's about it. But my job here is just to help you guys get some value to where you can get some more hustle juice in you, right? Because that's what it's about. Once you get excited about it, the hustle is easy. You just got to get into the hustle, right? Get into the hustle. Being able to hustle is a privilege, guys. It's not, it's a privilege, right? It's a blessing, right? You're going to wake up one day, you're going to be 70, 80 years old, your legs aren't going to work no more, you're shitting yourself, you got to wear diapers, and you're going to think back, man, that was the greatest time I ever had when I was able to work. I was able to work, 40, 50 hours a week, but I only worked 20, 35 hours a week because I wanted to go hang out with my buds all weekend and hang out and chill. Dude, get to work. Like what? I'm never more happier than when I'm busting my ass, putting it in, making moves. Now, granted, do I like to chill out sometimes with my family? Yeah, absolutely. But for about 30 minutes. Yeah. Not long. Not long. But Big Mama gets to go to Disney World. She gets to drive the Rovers. She gets to have houses on the beach. So there's a give and take to that, right? Right. Mark says, that's some green. Is that green tea? Yep, that's my green tea, brother. I love to hit the mastermind 1 year. Yep, you got to hit the mastermind. And speaking of that, we're going to have a mastermind here in Destin, October. Yeah, September, October. We'll do a mastermind at my Destin house in Florida. Just stay tuned. I'm not going to do it right now because our beach house is booked solid till probably September, right? But at the end of the day, guys, understand. I ain't telling you that to scare you. I'm not telling you that wholesaling is dead because I want to freak you out. It will come back. It's going to come back within the next 30 to 60, 90 days and get really, really good. Probably in the next 4. It's going to get crazy busy. That's my thoughts, that it's going to be so busy. It's going to be like short sales will come back. And I'm not wishing this upon some people. Some people get on it. Some people get on this live. Oh, you wish people. No, we're just using the data because tell them we went through a recession here not long ago, and so we've seen where it goes. In 2014, we crushed it. So we're just using the data that we helped a lot of people not go into foreclosure. They were going to lose their house to the banks. They were able to move on and move to another state and get another job. So. I mean, that's something to be proud of, to be able to help that. So you haters that watch me and, just watch me just to hate on me and, come back and inbox me or, maybe you follow me locally and you're a realtor and you just hate that I crush it in real estate because you think I take advantage of people. Hey, dude, go fly a kite. Like, you're just jealous. Like, go wholesale some houses. Or they just don't understand the concept. Like, if I have to tell another freaking realtor why the wholesaling method is viable, I'm losing my mind. Just ask them, hey, have you ever traded in a vehicle? Of course you've traded in a vehicle. Everybody's traded in a vehicle. Did you take a loss? Yes, absolutely. I've never traded in a vehicle and not taken a loss, right? It's the same thing with a house. I happily take the loss because I get the new vehicle. Right. And that's what... I mean, it's not a difficult It's no difference. It's no different, right? But it's a lot of misunderstandings out there. But hope you guys are doing good. If you want to learn all this, guys, if you want to work with me one-on-one, if you want to come to my office, come hang out with Big Mama, she'll cook your crawfish etouffee. We take a couple students
every month. Well, not lately because of the Rona, but before this, we had students almost every other week flying in, coming in, hanging out. They come see my operation. Go to chrisrood.com. You can come ride with me. We'll show you everything I got: the wholesaling operation, the flipping, the mobile home parks, the apartments, pretty much everything we got, right? You know, just to help you out, just to see. You got to see it sometimes to believe it, right? Shannon says, for all the new guys wanting to start in this business, stick with Chris Rood. He's always helpful and supportive, especially if you do his one-on-one coaching. Yep. Hey, I appreciate that, Shannon. Shannon's one of my students. Yeah, guys. So anyway, any questions?
I'm gonna go get the book.
Yeah, grab the book.
I'm
Go
gonna
to
put the link
Patty.
right
Patty's going to tag the book right there, the source of the deal. Pick up the book. It'll get you started, right? Go watch. Go subscribe to my YouTube. Follow me on.
It's a free ebook, by the way.
Yeah, it's a free ebook. Thesourceofthedeal.com. Follow me on Instagram. I'm constantly doing stories of, you know, and follow my
Follow
wife.
me on Instagram because I'm giving away a free beach trip once I get to 10,000 followers.
Free beach vacation.
Free beach vacation.
So follow Patty. Where can they follow you at?
Patty Rood.
At
P-A-T-T-I R-O-O-D.
P-A-T-T-I
I'll put it on here.
R-O-O-D. And send her a like on Instagram. She's always posting content on the, you know, vacation rentals and, you know, posting pictures and what's available and what we got available. We have 3 vacation rentals on the beach right now. One in Orange Beach, Alabama, one in a house in Destin. We have a place in Panama City on the beach. So anyway, any questions, guys? Anything you're struggling with? Anything you want to talk about?
We need to do a live on just the vacation rental details.
Yeah, we will.
We need to make note of that.
We will. We will. But just to recap, guys, for you guys just jumping on, the whole point of the Facebook Live is wholesaling and flipping is dead right now because of what's going on. It will come back. However, if that's all you depended on the past, you know, 3-4 years, and maybe you've been in it for a year and you just started crushing, you're like, man, what happened? Somebody just punched me in the gut. It's because you're not spreading you got to learn new skills, guys. You can't just be stuck in wholesaling. If I wouldn't have been, you know, have money coming in from my mobile home parks and the other passive stuff, it would be tough right now, right? It would be tough. I mean, because everything is literally being turned off. It's like somebody took the water faucet and just turned it off. Now we still have leads coming in, but it's not like it was. But it will come back. But most wholesalers don't have, you know, 3 or 4 months to just not make any money. You know, a lot of them are living month to month, right? But the past 4 years, I've been taking every penny I got and dumping it into multifamily, and I built up that passive income that can hold me while things get bad, right? So, thank you. Love the app. What is that word, Patty?
Agapanthus. Those are the ones, the purple ones in the back that stick up.
Oh, okay.
Those are agapanthus.
Oh, okay. Yep. You like my...
See, he thinks he knows everything about landscaping, but
landscaping.
I actually do all of that.
Appreciate that. Put a lot of hard work into those apocatanthus things you just said.
Agapanthus.
Agapanthus, yeah. Idara says, yes, definitely do the vacation rental content soon. We will. What's up, Brandon Steele? Brandon Steele is one of my students. He crushes it over there in Atlanta. But yeah, well, you know, it's still going to be a great time to invest, though, guys. Fantastic time to invest. Go to chrisrood.com, book a call or inbox me right here. Yeah, I'd love to work with you. It's going to be hard. It's going to be fun. It's going to make you a lot of money if you follow the way to do it. That's ethical, practical, and no BS, no fluff. Right? You're not going to start a wholesaling business and make $1 million. You know, in the first 4 months, it's a business just like anything else. And it's going to take some tactfulness and some skills, right? You're just going to dial it in over time. What's up, Colton? Hope you're doing good, brother. Are all your vacation rentals Airbnb, Patty?
I don't have Airbnb links. Ocean Reef has one of the managements. It's all different. It depends on the area. I usually get most of my rentals through social media. I don't even have to use VRBO or Airbnb at all, actually.
Yeah. Do you feel buyers would want to buy during this time? Furthermore, do you feel sellers are more motivated to sell? Okay, so your buyers right now, your buy and hold buyers are still buying. They're looking for deals. Your flippers, no. So that just told you, you know, you probably got half of your buyers list just got cut in half because there's not a whole lot of flippers buying deals right now because they don't know what's going to happen. As far as the motivated side, yeah, there's a lot of motivated sellers out there, but they're not calling. You know, they're not looking to sell their house because of everything that's going on with Rona. They don't have to sell, right? They don't have to sell because all the forbearance, right? They don't have to pay their mortgage for 3 months, but it will get really, really good here soon. So anyway, hope you're doing good. What's up, Tommy Myers? Any last words, Big Mama?
I think it's very important that every scenario you go through, you just stay extremely aware.
Aware and track.
Because like we thought we knew what was going to be better or, you know, better or worse in all of our businesses, but it actually was the opposite. And so we're always just really aware of what's going on so we can forecast later.
Yep. So it's all about data, tracking statistics, tracking KPIs, and you know, learning from this. And I'm on here to just tell you that the passive income has still been doing really, really well. First time viewing, didn't catch the Instagram. You can follow me at Real Estate Rood, guys, on Instagram, and you can follow Patty at Patty Rood, P-A-T-T-I, Rood on Instagram. We drop a lot of content there. Yeah, Shannon, I saw you text my brother. I was gonna text you back as soon as I get off this live.
And if you're interested in any of the vacation rentals, I usually do everything through social media, so you can inbox me on Instagram if you're interested in any of them.
Great. Just filled and sent the first contract to seller to sign, all with just a couple of $100 course from Chris's course. Pretty excited. Hey, that's awesome, dude. Great work, man. That's fantastic. So if you need more help with that, let me know. We're still running a special on the, you know, if you want to get some group coaching or some one-on-one after that. What's up, Tyler? Darius says, just to recap on your advice for me, get into the space and find the buyers that I like, the sellers that I like, and the capital should follow. Okay, so Darius, there's a BSC triangle that I work with, right? I like triangles. So, you know, you got buyers, you got sellers, and you got capital, right? In the real estate game, that's all you have, right? Buyers, sellers, capital. Buyers, sellers, capital. That's all you should be focusing on, right? That's where I messed up is I crushed it with buyers and sellers when I first got on. I was wholesaling, flipping, making a lot of money, but I never raised private capital because I always had good credit. I had lines of credit. I still had a little bit of money, and I was buying my own deals. But now that I'm scaling, I'm running out of money. I don't have, you know, freaking, you know, $3, $4, $5, $6 million just sitting in cash, right? I don't have that. So I have a little bit of money, but I have a lot of equity, and I'm transferring equity to buy deals. But if you constantly putting 20% down on every deal you buy, you're gonna run out of money quick, right? Nursing homes, a good investment.
This, I think, is a great investment. They have one that's being built a block from here. Massive development. And usually there are a waiting list for those places.
Yep.
Especially if they're really good, they take really good care, and they have great, you know, stores on how great they are. I mean, they stay on waiting lists.
Yep. Anything that's essential right now, like it's affordable and essential, I mean, shit, I mean, I just feel like it's going to do really good. Like, it's just going to do assisted living, storage units, affordable housing. I think short-term vacation rentals are still going to do somewhat well. I think affordable short-term, people are still going to vacation. They may
We
drop.
need to do a live on this because there's so many variables in vacation rentals. So you really have to make sure you're in the right lane.
Yep.
Because some of them there's no way to make money on them.
Yep.
Yeah, so.
Yep. All right, guys. Keep skilling up at chrisrood.com. Peace.